Come on, play, you motherfucker. There we go.
Oh, okay. So, how are you? Are you facial recognizing me right now? I'm sorry, who are you? Why are you videotaping me?
I am a reporter with the Detroit News.
Oh, there you go.
So, what I thought I would do is take you.
You seem like my tracker. I have a tracker. He uses a camcorder too. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Same little one.
here's the thing. The first thing people notice, this represents all our live video. You see the movements at gas stations, stores. So that represents live. On the left panel, that represents our traffic cameras. Again, all live. Now, as I go through it, first thing I say is, when you see these live videos, there is no facial recognition embedded in any of the cameras. So what Andrew is trained to do, part of his job is he's an analyst, well, he's a manager over all the analysts now, but facial recognition. He's gone to FBI school.
So you are doing facial recognition?
Absolutely we are.
Okay.
I'm going to show you. I know you're going to have a lot of questions at the conclusion.
Just comfort me.
Yeah, I'm doing it. In fact, we just got a murder suspect last week behind facial recognition. So we are doing it. Oh, and by the way, she said, did she just say she hopes it's the right one? I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you said that.
Chief,
I'll show you the
did you
video.
hear about me? Did you hear from me before I had the House Oversight Committee hearings? When Elijah Cummings brought it to me, that's when I was raising concerns. When I started the Georgia, but I want you to know I'm really coming from a place of fully understanding. I've been in office for 8 months, but the last 2 committee hearings were, I was taken aback. Even my Republican colleagues were very concerned about facial recognition because all this information and databases.
We don't disagree.
No protection.
We don't disagree with the concerns.
I know.
If you just be patient with me and let me work through this. Okay. So Andrew goes through the training as all the analysts. 24 hours of FBI biometric training. See this right here? That's a female.
Yeah.
The computer. Not
We know
Andrew.
it's almost close to some 60% error rate because it doesn't identify black people. You know that, Chief.
I know that. I'll take you.
The error rate among African Americans, especially women, is
I understand the technology real well.
60%.
I understand. That's why I'm taking you through it personally.
I know.
Okay, so
Just see if you can get some of our money back until they fix it.
no.
Okay? Just saying, you might have an opportunity.
So you see this? Female.
Yeah.
The computer is wrong. Andrew knew right away as he's going through it, okay, that's not a match. We know that going into this, that the computer is not at 100%. We know that.
So that's always just one, not
It's
the
a
main
tool.
element.
A match is a tool only.
No, my question is this solely what's used to prosecute
No,
somebody in any cases?
absolutely not. Never. Never. So that's one thing. I'm glad you asked that question. It's a great question. So here we're on page 3. Anybody look like? You say yes, no?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not. You know what? And also, analysts need to be African Americans, not people that are not. Because let me tell you, no, it happens all the time. It's true. I mean, I think non-African Americans think African Americans all look the same. I've seen it even on the House floor. People calling Elijah Cummings John Lewis and John Lewis Elijah Cummings, and they're totally different people. I'm just saying.
Well,
I see it all the time, and I love them because they go along with it.
well, I trust people
I know.
who are trained,
I know.
regardless of race, regardless of gender.
Yeah.
It's about the training.
But it does make a huge difference.
So-
It does. The analysts.
Go to the next page.
Okay.
See anybody on this page that
Take a close look. See what you
I don't know. I mean, there could be this one right here.
Oh.
Just like because the bottom lip.
Oh, my goodness, you're good. Wow.
so that's him.
How do you know?
So,
Go do the other. How do you know? So you can't say it's him. It's allegedly him. The lawyer talking me. I'm just telling you, it's allegedly him. Go figure it out if it was
But
him.
again, it's only developing.
Please don't post that because he hasn't been prosecuted.
Oh no, we have a warrant for him signed by the Wayne County.
I know, but just
prosecutor.
wait until he's found guilty.
I used the word allegedly in my story. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry. It's his life we're talking about.
That's why we use allegedly until there's
Let me
been a
stop you right
conviction.
there. Please
Yeah.
indulge me for a moment.
I know, Chief.
It's his life.
I know
But you
that.
guess whose else life?
I know.
The victims.
Yeah.
And guess what? We never talk about the victim. What about that victim's rights? What about the family of the victims? What about their justice?
Do you guys have witnesses as well?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the warrant was not issued solely based on this, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
So, work with me. Work with me.
Did this assuage any of your concerns at
No,
all?
I mean, as you probably heard me say, I think that we got to make sure that it's not expanded to a point, on public housing and people's privacy. I mean, these are where people live, and it'd be very dehumanizing to be surveillance at your own place of home. And then also using federal dollars is something that is, we may not want to use the word broken. It seems to bother the chief, but it's a flawed system still. And you call system, software, whatever the terminology is being used. The fact of the matter is it doesn't identify black men and women properly. It misidentifies them more than
And I got to ask you on the racial element, are you saying white people are not qualified to...
No, I think there has actually been studies out that it's hard for, like African Americans would identify African Americans similar, Latino, same thing.
Okay, so in a white community, you're saying black people shouldn't be in that? I'm just asking you to explain it, ma'am, that's all.
Oh, no, George, look it up.
Okay, have a nice day.
John Lewis and Cummings are not the same people.